What up, Lakers fans? D-Mac here. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at DMac_LA. Quick reminder for all the latest Lakers news and rumors, be sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and if you want to see us post even more Lakers content, smash that like button. And as always, some of your takes down below in the comment section. Today's Lakers 24-8 question of the day. Do you want to see the Lakers play LeBron James more at the center spot? Let me know down below. Do you want to see more LBJ at the 5? Let me know down below in the comment section. And for all latest Lakers news, head over to alllakers.com. LeBron James has seen some action at the 5 spot. The Lakers have gone 5 out. And like I said a few months ago, that at some point, the Lakers would experiment using LeBron James at the 5. And we saw it in the Lakers' overtime win against Indiana. We saw it against the Detroit Pistons. And although it's a small sample size, the early returns with LeBron James at the 5 are very promising. But you know I bring my facts to the fight, so let's dive into those numbers. So the numbers do bear out that using LeBron James at the 5 has been the Lakers' best lineup this season. They played LeBron at the 5 for a total of 32 minutes. Yes, that is a small sample size, but they've won those minutes by a total of 19 points. And with LeBron as the only big on the court, the Lakers have posted a 17.6 net rating and an offensive rating of 123.6. So those numbers will tell you right there that playing LeBron James at center is going to help the offense score points. But the question is, can they get the stops on defense? Well, with LeBron at the 5 so far, they posted a 106.1 defensive rating. Now, you're definitely going to see some regression in that department, and the competition hasn't been elite, so I'm sure that number will fluctuate. But if you look at the trade-off and the offensive production that you can get out of that lineup, you can take the good with the bad. And as long as they're scoring points, you can justify having that group of defenders out there. Now, there is a drawback, and that, of course, is the wear and tear on LeBron James. Him matching up with other bigs and having to be banging around in the paint. Do you really want that for LeBron James, a guy that's already missed time this year due to multiple different injuries? He's also getting up there in age. He's 37 years old. So that's definitely something to consider as well. And I also think, too, with LeBron James' size and physicality, the opposing team is going to have to make adjustments accordingly. And I think LeBron James, being the most athletic and the biggest guy out there on the court at times, he's going to look like King James, and he's going to go to work and get the job done. But the biggest reason, the most important reason why you go to this lineup is because of Russell Westbrook. Russell Westbrook is the guy that benefits the most from this lineup because it gives him the lanes to operate. It allows him to use that speed, that explosion. He is the most athletic point guard in the history of this game. But if you pack the paint with bigs, especially bigs that aren't very agile and can't really move around like DeAndre Jordan and Dwight Howard, it definitely takes away from what he's capable of. And when you see bad Russ, it's usually because he's not getting to the rim. It's usually because he's playing outside in instead of inside out. Because when Russ is attacking, he's getting to the line and he's making layups and he's getting the occasional dunks, that opens up everything for Westbrook. Because one, his defenders are playing a little more back on him because they know he has that killer first step. He has that explosion, and then you start to see him shoot more confident mid-range shots. You see that bank shot that's one of the best bank shots in the league statistically. You'll see him knock down an occasional three-point shot. So really, if you want to optimize Russell Westbrook, you give him these opportunities. So look, I'll be honest with you, I'm a fan of Russell Westbrook. I've been a fan of the guy since his UCLA days. I'm the president of the Westbrook fan club, but I also keep it real, and that is the difference between good Russ and bad Russ. When he's not attacking and not getting to the rim, bad things will start to happen. You'll start to see him force shots. You'll start to see him get you those turnovers in the lane when he just doesn't have those open shots, those open layups, and he starts to turn the ball or start to pass late, or he'll start to force jump shots when he's defended, and you'll start to see him shooting contested threes. That's not what you want to see. You want to open things up and have him play in rhythm, in the flow of the offense, and that was the big difference when he was with the Houston Rockets. When they decided to go small and trade away Clint Capella to the Atlanta Hawks and acquire Robert Covington, the Rockets were a different team, and they were statistically one of the best teams in the NBA for the final 2 months before the shutdown. Just look at the numbers. They backed that up, and Russell Westbrook, he was back to playing at a all-star caliber level, and it changed everything for that Rockets team. He was shooting 47% with the Rockets that season. So, look, I firmly believe that the Lakers have found something with this lineup. Now, you can't play it throughout the entire game because at some point it's going to take its toll. And then also, if you have LeBron James out there with Russell Westbrook all the time, what does this mean for Anthony Davis? Do you want to have Anthony Davis in there playing minutes without LeBron and Westbrook? So that's also another problem. But I do think it's another thing that you can go to, especially if the team is struggling to score. And the good news is that Frank Vogel has already told us that we're going to see more of this in the future. He told reporters after the Lakers beat the Pistons, there's a lot more space for Russ. Bron has a lot more space as a roller going to the basket, which was effective, and we just have more switchability on the defensive side of the ball. I do think that's something we are going to grow and will be a part of our team going forward. So I'm excited to see this lineup. We'll see how much they use it tonight against the Clippers, but let me know down below in the comments section. Do you want to see more LeBron James at the center? Do you think it could have a death lineup type feel? Do you think that it's sustainable? Do you think there'll be too many cons when it comes to LeBron James incurring future injuries? Let me know down below in the comments section. My name is D-Mac. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at DMac_LA. For all latest Lakers news and rumors, be sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and if you want to see us post even more Lakers content, smash that like button. For all latest Lakers news, head over to alllakers.com, and as always, go Lakers!